Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today we're doing a group ride with three of our brothers, and our plan is to ride from historic downtown Folsom to Old Sacramento, which is about 26 miles and about 282 feet of elevation. So mostly from Folsom going to Sacramento, it's all downhill, mostly. There's a little bit of, up and down along the way. So we started at about 10 a.m. and with a temperature of about 41 degrees Fahrenheit. And as always, we start our ride with a prayer. And I'm gonna do some introductions now. On your left is Brother Noel. Is Noel Marin, MFC Sacramento household servant. In the middle is Brother Abner Montesilio. And on the right is Brother Rex Reyes, MFC Sacramento household servant. And of course me, Brother Boying Lopez, MFC Sacramento chapter servant. And so again, we're gonna do this ride. We're gonna try to ride all the way to Sacramento, and hopefully we can ride back. So hopefully we can do a 100-kilometer ride today. We'll see. We'll talk about it along the way. And so you'll see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna do the ride coming back, or are we gonna just ride the train and just sit in the tram and relax, because that's where the tram ends, this part here. So we're gonna do some picture taking first, and here's Brother Abner trying to figure out how to do a selfie. So it's confusing. So we were telling him to turn right and turn right, and there you go. Okay, back to our ride. So this is the Jedidiah Smith Memorial or American River Trail. It is actually a pedestrian and bike only trail. No motorcycles or motor engine vehicles allowed, like 4x4s, dune buggies, and the like. They're not allowed here. As you can see, the whole trail is asphalted, so it's very good. It's safer for us. It's safer to ride in this trail rather than in the road, where some drivers are really driving so fast, and so we don't want to risk of being hit by a driver, especially now when people are distracted with texting and on the phone and the GPS and all that. So as you can see, there's also a lot of people using the trail. I believe the trail accommodates about 5 million visitors a year. That's a lot. So you can see there are road bikes, there are mountain bikes, there's e-bikes, and some people are jogging, running, and there's some scooters sometimes. Those electric scooters, and there's sometimes recumbent bikes. I haven't tried one of those. And see, some are just brisk walking. And this is the Jedidiah Smith Trail Bridge. It is again only for pedestrians and bikes. It crosses the lake Natoma. It is a combination of steel and wood planks bridge. So it is a very slow, smooth ride that we're doing. There's a speed limit on the trail. It's only maximum speed is 15 miles per hour. And so we're just careful. We just ride slow because there's pedestrians on the trail. We don't want to hit them or anybody else on the trail. See, some people are even, walking their dogs. So very dangerous if you're, riding so fast here.
Singit ka. Halo. Kakanan. Kakanan.
Tama ba tayo?
Tama. Puntang Nimbus.
Dynamite, drop it.
So right now we're coming up to the Sacramento State Aquatic Center. You will see, I don't know, it's so far, you can see it on your left. And this is the entrance to the Aquatic Center. It was established in 1981. And it is being used by Sacramento State and students, of course, the faculty and the staff. And it occupies about 8 acres. And it features a beach area, picnic tables, barbecues, 4 docks, and classroom and convenient parking. That's where they practice their rowing and every aquatic sports that they have in Sacramento State. And here we reached Hazel Avenue, and they closed the gates. They closed the gates because of the lockdown. And so since the aquatic center is closed, they closed this gate. Usually it's open. So this is the first time we've seen it closed. Now we have to cross Hazel Avenue. Okay, there's a green light. Let's go.
Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole.
natin sila.
Wonder why my mind keeps on spinning. This is how
Check my
it is
camera,
to me,
okay.
your soul.
Still running.
Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, put my mouth up high, waiting for the clear. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful.
On your right is the Nimbus Fish Hatchery. So they have different kinds of fish there. There's a Chinook salmon, a Steelhead Trout, and there's a visitor center there. But unfortunately, again, it's closed. I'll show you a better view of the hatchery later, coming back, and which is good. So let me tell you a little bit more about the hatchery. It is located in, of course, Sacramento County, and it raises Chinook salmon and steelhead for release to the American River. It also has a visitor center, like I said, and it offers fun and educational activities for children and adults of all ages. You can enjoy the on-site nature trail along the American River to view wildlife, as well as the American River Parkway that is directly adjacent to the Nimbus Hatchery. So if you notice, there would be on the right, see the river, you can see people fishing in that area because they would release the fish there, the salmon there, and so it's easier for them to catch fish on that side of the river. So what kind of fishes do they have? The Chinook salmon. It is the largest species of Pacific salmon. Its common name is derived from the Chinookan peoples. It's also called king salmon, queenette salmon, spring salmon, and Tai salmon. Yeah. And the flesh of the salmon is also highly valued for its dietary nutritional content, which includes high levels of important, of course, omega-3 fatty acids. They also have steelhead trout, and the difference between these kinds of trout is the steelhead migrate to the ocean and return to the fresh water to spawn, whereas the rainbow trout, they do not leave the fresh water. So that's a good thing to know. The steelhead trout is also larger and less colorful than the rainbow trout. A steelhead trout can weigh up to 55 pounds. Wow, that's big. And can reach about 45 inches in length. And they can live up to 11 years. And they can spawn multiple times. So again, I talked to you about fishing. You can fish there in the American River, but you need a license to fish here in California. There is a one-day license. If you're a resident of California, it's $16.46, and two-day license is $25.66. Or better deal is to get an annual license, which is $51.02. If you are a non-resident, for a 10-day license, it's $51. And for an annual license, if you're a non-resident, it's $137.73. And that's where they get the money to buy all this fish and continue to, spawn these fishes and release them to the river. What else? There's also lifetime fishing licenses, by the way. A lifetime fishing license, if you're age 0 to 9, it's $579.25. And if your age is 10 to 39 years old, it's $946.75. If your age is 40 to 61, it's $853 lifetime. And if your age is 62 and above, it's only $579.25. So that's a good thing. So let's go fishing. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? Goodbye. I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you still. So coming up after this turn, we can see it. There it is. It's the Fair Oaks Bridge. If you can see that there, that one. It is the second oldest truss bridge in California. So we will have a ride and we're gonna go up there next time. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. It is again a pedestrian and bicycle only bridge. Coming up is the overpass for Sunrise Boulevard. So from here we are 9 miles from where we started at the parking garage in Folsom. So you can see the trail is relatively flat with a little bit of a up and down, small up and down hills, and there's a squirrel over there. You can see two squirrels over there, and it also has a lot of rest area and parking where you have restrooms, and water fountains and all that. It's a very nice ride, real cool but very nice ride. Here's another park with a restroom area. So our first stop will be 15 miles away. 15 miles. So we cut it down to the middle. And I'm gonna show you later where we're gonna stop. It is also a park. A lot of parking area and a lot of restrooms and water fountains and picnic areas.
When it this. We hold each other high, but we fall 1,000 times. But I'd never say goodbye or ever leave this stuff behind. When it's good, it's amazing. When it's bad, it's uneasy. I wouldn't have it another way. There's no other way. When it hurts like this,
So let me tell you a little bit more history about this trail, the Jedidiah Smith Trail. It was in the 19th century. The famous fur trapper, Jedidiah Smith. He explored the area east of Sacramento between the settlement now known as Old Sacramento and Folsom. And the area follows the course of the American River, which you can see. The river is on your right. And it has a rich diversity of wildlife. There's deer, there's squirrel, like you saw earlier. There are also coyotes and also rattlesnakes. That's correct, rattlesnakes. So in the late 19th century, the trail was marked out by a cycling organization known as the Capital City Wheelmen. Yeah, it was established in 1897, and the Capital City Wheelmen were the first bicycle club in the greater Sacramento area. Imagine, that was 1897 when they started this cycling group. So the trail was abandoned early 20th century, and so the trail was left into disrepair until it was re-examined as a transportation route by cyclists in the 1970s, and so they had the route paved. Right now, as you can see, it's now paved. So again, the trail is being used by approximately 5 million people annually.
To speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding on. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding.
We have to be careful because sometimes there's also cross traffic here. So this is an uphill, maybe a little gradient, about 3%. And so we're coming up to Bicycle Bridge. They call it the Richey Bicycle Bridge. That's the one. And after this bridge, you will come up to the William Pond Recreation Area, where we're gonna do our first stop. Okay, so this ends our part 1 of our Folsom Sacramento loop group ride. And when we come back, we will do our next segment where we're gonna ride from here to Sacramento. So see you in the next video. God bless. Bye-bye.